Just like the sunrise needs the sky, just like the blackbird needs to fly, I gotta have you by my side, 'cause you make me feel alright. I know some people who play it cool, but baby, I ain't that kind of fool. When I'm with you, girl, there ain't no rules, 'cause you make me feel alright. I thank my lucky stars that life turned out this way. No matter where we are, I know this love is here to stay. Well, I've seen good times and I've seen bad. There've been some happy, there've been some sad.
Hello. 1 second. I have to do something. Oh my God. Rowena, you need to come up here. Okay. So let me go to comments and see who's here. Rowing posted the link. What? Oh, that was me. Somebody needs to take this link because, girl, I'm stoned as hell. Okay, what can we do? So I set the time for 7:40 Central, which is my time, which I didn't mean to do. I meant for it to say 7. Oh, hey, Lisa. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Oh, you have now stars. Aw. Are they stars?
Oh, I hear echoes.
Huh? Oh,
Okay.
Roro.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
look at that. Is that little Ruby Sue?
It is.
Aw.
Lisa.
What
You
is
want to
she?
hear something hilarious?
Yes, girl.
I took Bob to the groomer yesterday,
Yeah.
and I looked down last night and see how Ruby Sue has a cute little bandana on?
Uh-huh.
You know, because when you take them to the groomer, they put the little bandanas on. I looked down, and Bob, I swear to God, had a bandana on that had lemons all over it.
Oh,
God.
sweet mother.
I ripped that
Oh,
shit
my
right
God.
off of him. I said,
There you go.
uh-uh. True
Well,
story.
hers had bunnies. Hers was from Easter.
Aw.
Hers had bunnies. So she's
Hey,
almost 8 pounds of fun right now. So, yeah.
She
Aw.
is really cute. I love that color.
Mine is 13 pounds, but she's supposed to be 8 or something.
Ooh.
10. No, 10.
Well, she is adorable, and I
Okay.
love
Yes,
I love
awesome.
that color.
Hey, voices. Can everybody hear? Everyone okay?
I heard this is where the good chocolate was. So my gummy
Girl.
tail said, hey, I'm hopping up.
Well, yeah.
I'm hopping
Yeah,
up.
I'm 2 cocktails in already.
Oh,
And I
there
don't
you
drink.
go. I'm one gummy in, but
Only drink
one
on Friday
gummy?
nights.
yeah, I'm only one gummy in.
I definitely
Yeah.
don't gummy.
Well, do you call the chocolate gummy as well?
No, chocolate is chocolate. Gummies
Okay.
are gummies.
All
Yeah.
right. Hey, Nanny.
It's all the same to me.
Well, unless you,
Mm,
you know.
yeah.
I thought, well, I had the time wrong in the thumbnail, so I was rushing
Crazy Nurse will
around.
be along shortly.
Who?
She's
Oh,
as
Crazy
bad
Nurse.
as you. She said, "Oh hell, I forgot."
No, I don't forget. I just
She
did
straight
a
up
4
forgot.
instead of a 0, I guess.
She forgot, but she said, "I'll be right. I'll be there. I'll be there."
So I don't like go to all the drama much anymore.
Dog.
So apparently Sinner, is it Sinner and Cupcake or just Sinner that's striking everybody? Because they struck me.
Again? Or
Well, I
is
don't
this
think we know who
they only
holds
did it
the
once,
channel,
right?
but
Do what?
I don't think we know who like actually if it's Amy's channel or Center's channel. I think it's Amy's channel, but it's their channel. So, but yeah, it's from that channel. One
Hey,
of the
Tiffany.
two.
Well, yeah, she struck me for an old one, and I emailed her, and she took it down, or she took away the strike. But what? I don't even know why me. Like I'm not doing anything
Oh, there's
until.
JP.
Oh, she's not up here yet though. Hey, Katie K.
JP, I think there's a link up towards the top if you want to come up
Yeah,
and,
there's a link
Yes,
in
and
JP.
and dish.
what was I saying? What was I even talking about? Fuck. I mean,
You're
dang.
talking about
getting
the
struck.
strike. The
Oh,
strike.
so why are they striking everybody like JP? Because she's talking about him. Hey, Ellie.
Yeah, he got his feelings real hurt. Let me tell you something. I just heard it probably about an hour. Well, it was at the end of Queen Bee's stream just a little while ago. The way Sinner spoke to JP was so vile. Dude, God almighty, you are thinner skinned than any bitch on here.
I've gotten it many times.
I'll tell you what, to speak to any woman the way he spoke to her was so uncalled for. I mean, I wouldn't talk. I mean, I used to think Betty was the biggest bag of shit on here. She's got a lot of competition lately.
No, and that's why when you
I
weren't
wasn't
seeing
seeing
everything
anyone that
he was doing this. I mean, that I know what you're talking about because he got so things I wouldn't say to my dog, knowing she can't.
It's foul.
Understand?
It is foul. And I don't, that
Hey.
is not to say that he's not entitled to feel however the hell he wants to feel about anybody he wants to feel it about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't talk to people that way.
Dude, you got problems. You are one of the most angry, miserable fucks on this platform. Like, why? I don't know why you want to be like so immersed in something that seems to cause you nothing but misery. Like,
well, I learned at a really young age that in real life and now later in life on YouTube, in both places, you give respect to get respect. He has earned absolutely no respect, none whatsoever.
Betrayers, you gotta
and still not have any use for them. I mean, if he came up here right now, I would be respectful. You know why? Because I'm not a classless bag of shit.
You wouldn't tell him to go suck a fat pig?
Present myself in that kind of light. So I would be respectful to him.
I was respectful to him on Granny's Watching's panel. I was respectful.
That shit last night, that was so uncalled for. I mean, that was just gross. Dude, you're a misogynist. And any woman in his life who thinks that she will be exempt from that kind of abusive treatment, because let's just call it what it is. It's abusive. Abuse is not confined to physical abuse.
Correct.
So no one will be exempt from that. No one.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop down. I wanted to get a little bite of chocolate. Now I've had it. I'm gonna go get my second gummy and.
Well, we don't have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about.
Who, me?
Is that why you're...
No, my phone's about to die and StreamYard drains my battery and I can feel my gummy kicking in and, I don't want to burn your channel to the ground,
No. Well, it was nice having you while you were here.
Well, it was nice being up here, Lisa, honey.
Oh,
look beautiful as ever.
It's good to see you. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet.
Dear. All right, I'll begin in chat.
Okay.
I wish he would come up here.
Who?
Sinner.
Oh.
I mean,
so
I'd seriously just like to ask him some questions.
1 second.
Like, I would not be rude.
Lisa, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. JP's backstage. I didn't know it. I hope you weren't back there long.
You mean the Antichrist?
I'm over here in like another tab trying to figure out why I'm over there. Like, what am I looking for?
Oh God.
Hey, JP.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
betrayers. Did you get a clip of the?
JP, are you on your $2 phone? I can't hear you.
I can't hear her either.
Can you hear her?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear
Betrayers.
you.
If
Oh,
you
there
got
we
the
go.
clip,
There we go.
that's what I was going to do, is find a clip. Betrayers said they took all the bad language out of. I don't know how you would get a sentence if that.
I was gonna say, girl, that was foul. I didn't hear that.
I can imagine. Believe me, Lisa, when I was so mad at them like months ago, I don't remember what happened, which I don't think anything really happened, but you don't go everywhere I go or used to go.
No,
He said that shit to me all the time. I mean, just horrible shit.
It's gross.
And he still does it. He did it on Willows the other night, but it wasn't anything.
I know he does. Like,
but JP, he's looking for
attention. We shouldn't even be talking about him.
Well, no, we're going to talk about him because I spent 3 hours looking for clips.
Oh,
I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. I triggered him. Just my mere presence sent him over the edge.
Right.
That's true. Yes.
But you're triggering him for something different with what he accuses me of. It's true. And so anytime, same way with Glare. They see me somewhere, if I'm commenting or my question pops up, they'll come after me. So.
Because I guess it makes them feel like big men. I mean.
Well, it's how they're winning an argument. You know, what I say doesn't count because blah, blah, blah. So.
Yeah, well.
But I don't go where they go on purpose, you know. Although I do click Glare all the time.
I just think the irony of one of the most hateful, the only words I associate with him are venom, hatred, misery. Like, dude, get help. He
doesn't need help. No, you're just beneath him and you don't understand.
Fuck him, beneath him.
Yeah, you don't understand someone like him and his girlfriend with her 15 master's degrees.
Yeah, well.
And he's an artist.
Well, he needs to learn to stop striking on his girlfriend's channel because he's going to get it taken down. And I don't think
he'd have zero fucks to give about that.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
No.
And I was watching his channel earlier, if you can call it that, but yeah.
Very busy. He's very
Anybody
busy.
That says
just like mad posting all fucking day on YouTube. Oh my God.
Who was Sinner?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he doesn't. I don't know about today, but I mean, it seems like he spends an awful lot of time in a place where 99% of people are beneath him. That doesn't make him at all unhappy.
Yeah, he's something. I don't know. I attribute it to. I have tried to attribute it. Did he sound drunk? Or was this was this typed out?
It was a community. Oh, when he like fucking went off on JP.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think he sounded, but I don't listen to him. Like
Well, he said he only does that. He only did that before when he drank, but not long ago. He was okay. Yeah, I didn't think.
I think he was lucid.
Do you have a clip?
I agree. I don't think he sounded at all under the influence. Now, I will say, when I heard him on Willows, when Grandma Sherry came up, like, I don't know, maybe it might have been 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Where he couldn't even here Grandma Sherry's trying to you know, and whatever you feel about that situation, she's a soft-spoken person. She doesn't interrupt people. She's not rude. You could see that it was like he could not hold himself back. He
Yeah, he can't. No
he
impulse
could not
control.
miss a 10-second window to remind everyone how much he hates Queen Bee. Like, he has a pathological hatred of her,
Yeah.
which is,
And really, the root of it is ridiculous.
yeah, like, nobody takes issue with him not liking certain people. We all have people we can't stand. But when you can't even pretend to be
Oh my God, I found it.
civilized, it's gross. But yeah, I do believe he sounded like he was slurring his words that night.
Oh, I think I found it.
But
Hold
last night, no, I didn't get that from him. And I don't care. I don't give a shit what the guy does.
Right.
JP, I'm going to play. Hold on. I'm going to play one of your videos, if that's okay.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, it's a clip, I guess.
Oh, go ahead.
I might have seen it today. Hold on. But anyway, let me go over here.
Oh God.
And over there. That's old women sound to me.
Like it. The worst thing you can do to somebody like him is just don't pay them any attention. So it's we're really doing the worst thing we could do, which is talk about him.
Right, but we're going to give him some attention, and then we're going to drop it, and then he'll have content for, you know. Okay.
Now, whose is this? The betrayers.
This is JP.
I haven't seen this.
If somebody would drop her, are you a mod?
I'm a useless mod, so I don't know how to do anything.
That's not my. That's not my channel though. That's the betrayers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the betrayers.
I'm gonna try, and I'll find it right now while you guys play this.
Okay. Well, we can watch this one too. I think this is what I was looking for.
Oh yeah,
okay.
we should definitely play.
It
JP.
is
because it says a lemon meets JP. So in my stoned ass state, that said.
And I'm looking up the betrayers right now.
I have the betrayers.
And I'm here.
Oh, hey.
What the hell?
Oh, you're going to. Okay, here we go.
Crazy nurses entered the building.
Meats.
Okay, let me look. God, I'm never this busy.
I love this.
Who are you? Right there. There we go. Hello.
We're off to such a good start.
No, we weren't.
Yeah.
So, no, we weren't.
All right.
How many people are in here? 1, 2, 3. Add to stage.
I should put the damn link in the chat.
Okay, everybody, hush, hush.
Oh, sure.
Here I go. What?
A real woman.
Right. It's a party now. JP, are you there?
Pay for yourself.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for allowing me up. Who? That's not my name.
Okay. So yeah, what's up, bitch?
I couldn't understand you, sir. You cut out.
I did actually see this.
Argument lost.
Huh?
Argument lost. He's already lost.
Oh, okay.
5 seconds without just being a hateful little bitch. He can't even call him by her name.
Yeah, he's saying they cut out the words.
Punk. But he thinks he's owed respect. You know.
I want to play JP's.
Is that my service or is that him? I can't.
I think Senator, you are roboting a little bit.
Oh, my bad.
Oh God,
must be that one in the picture.
We're a lot.
So I heard your husband wants to kick my head in.
He said that you should have your head kicked in. Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Who are you? Who are you exactly to be talking about what you do?
I can't understand you when you have your $2 phone. I'm sorry.
You nasty.
I'm sorry. Your phone's still breaking up. You got that? Did you get that fixed, sweetheart?
Dumb bitch said what?
You're still breaking up. Your phone is really, really great. Your service is fantastic.
Fuck this bitch.
JP, did you have something to say, or?
I did actually. So I own my own home, and I actually.
Who gives a shit? No one cares about your home. What do you want? What do you want from me, you nasty bitch? What do you want?
What are you saying? You're breaking up.
Can you just drop your phone, man?
You're really breaking up. I'm not lying.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, JP, do you have something to add? Or
Yeah, he said that the nasty women hang around military bases. I didn't meet my husband around a military base, first of all. So let's just clear that up.
I wasn't breaking up then, huh?
Second off,
You're a fucking ugly bitch, dude.
I'm sorry.
Well, we wouldn't know what
Alrighty,
you
well,
look like. Why don't you
we
show
tried.
us so we can
What a
make our
loser.
assessment of you?
Why
I
don't you
mean,
go-
JP, I'm
just
so
go back-
sorry.
No. I'm sure my docs is coming forthwith.
She should just go back to her car and pretend that she's Laura. That's her safe space.
I know if you could have came up here and been a little bit more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen Bee's giving her money to act that way for sure.
Holy shit, dude. Wow. Wow. Conspiracy much? Queen Bee's giving her money. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for a lot of these people because they don't have enough sense to be embarrassed for themselves.
Or she's just crazy. I don't know. Could be both.
I only hear one person that's
weird,
not
weird,
crazy.
weird.
Can you hear me now, though? Am I breaking up?
No, yeah, I can hear you fine. You were roboting a teeny bit, but now I can hear you fine.
Well, that was fun, class. Oh, it's always so pleasant. Always so pleasant to hear old Scooter or Sinner, whatever the fuck his name is. Dropping some deep thoughts. Oh, just wandering around. I love that dress. That is Crimes and Fashion approved.
I knew you would. It's so Dior.
What happened to where'd JP go?
Who knows?
Did Sinner Zapper out of the
I'm surprised we're even on point at this moment.
God almighty. That was so cringe and vile. I'd be fucking embarrassed to claim him as anything. And because I know it's coming. My name is Lisa Carpenter. I live on the west coast of Florida. Should I put my phone number in the chat? Because I'm sure all of that is coming.
The difference is we have really good lawyers.
Oh, please. As if I would not so much. Yeah, like I don't take this shit that seriously.
Right.
I don't know. I just there's already like a straight male in this place. It's like a unicorn. There's 5 of them. So it really doesn't take
my God.
much. It wouldn't take much to be just beloved.
Oh.
I meant to mute y'all. And then I muted my
Well, if you
I'm
figure
sitting
out
here
how to make that
talking.
work, please let me know.
I'm like, Lisa, nothing. Okay, it's JP. I can't do this.
Well, I can't even put a damn link in the chat because it's so weird. I don't know why. Obviously, I am connected to YouTube, or that's the message I keep getting. Connect to YouTube to join the live chat.
Oh, I know.
It
does that to me.
Sure, I'm here.
Yeah, it does that to me if I go on Queens.
Chocolate bars.
Yes.
I need, you know what? Now that I don't have to worry about my license anymore, I need to start eating chocolate bars.
You do.
I love that street. Sounds like a bunch of hard up dog and wine moms.
What?
Oh, yep, check.
I hope Sinner will come up. Is that Sinner? that spelling the N word,
Oh,
but
I'm sure
no
he
one's
loves
taken
it
care
a
of
lot.
at this point.
I promise I'll be nice because I can be
Um,
respectful.
I'm Ben. Okay.
Respectful to people I don't care for.
Did I miss a comment about us
My
being
is old.
winos or something?
Oh, I don't know.
This
Something
cat is
about
old.
something about what the thing I just read. It said something
I
about
do need to focus.
dogs and wine. I don't know. Who knows?
Please. Oh, okay. Because I was like 40 messages behind.
Oh,
Now I'm
geez.
trying to time out people that I didn't think they would show up anymore once you.
Oh God, I guess Rapper's not feeling so great today.
That's what I'm talking about.
We need to talk to him about it.
I don't think it's going to be an issue for what is it like 300,000 seconds or something.
It's 86,000 for 24 hours.
Oh, I just hide them.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a permanent thing, I don't hide everybody.
Rapper's actually been really pleasant the last several places I've run into Rapper, which
but there's you know how many rappers I have under my block.
I know. I rarely even look at the block list because honestly, there's so few people on it. But I did take a glance the other day and I was like, oh, look at that. There's like 5 morbids there.
Oh, okay.
Several accounts as well. I don't remember who it was, but
why did JP leave?
Because she has a bad connection, nothing personal. Get past
I'm taking it personally.
Mr. Green Jeans wants to know what a yenta is. Well, a yenta would be
Mr.
like
Green
a
Jeans?
Yiddish, kind of like what we're doing, just kikiing it up. But if you're, Yiddish, I think I'm not Jewish, but I'm pretty sure I have a decent handle on what a yenta is. I love Yiddish though, so Mazel Tov, baby.
God,
Mazel Tov.
You two help me. I'm not paying attention to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So if they say something to get me kicked off.
Oy vey, oy vey. Shut up, you yenta.
Okay. Okay, can everybody see the lemon?
Yes.
Okay, this is JP.
Hey, bro, what's up? So I'm having a sad today, kind of. You know what I mean, bro? So my girlfriend broke up with me. So I had to create a dating profile. Yeah, I went outside and I whistled like I usually do, and it just didn't work, man. Like, it just didn't work. I don't know. Like, usually women just like flock to me, and they didn't. So I don't even know what's going on. So I had to make like a new dating profile. So I just wanted to like share it here in case any of you women on YouTube are like interested in me. Yeah. So I'm just gonna like read my dating profile out loud if that's okay. All right. So it says, "Good morning, ladies. My name is Sinner, and I am an artist. I draw and I finger paint. In my free time, I like to file false strikes on people on YouTube. I like to stalk and harass people on YouTube. And I like to get on panels drunk and call people names on YouTube. So basically, to sum it up, my whole entire free time is just spent on YouTube. My former girlfriend worked all day while I sat at home with no car and no job. So I just sat around and did my shenanigans on YouTube. I don't like scoundrels, and I definitely don't like dirt clowns. I have an extreme aversion to bees. If this is interesting to you, please hit me up in my inbox. Sincerely, Sinner TM." So what do you guys think? You guys think that's like a solid dating profile, bruh?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you even dating profile, bruh? I don't know. Like, do you? I don't think you do. I don't think you do, bruh.
What's the TM thing? Is that like a funny
trademark
on Betty? Because Betty does that.
Her trademark, I think.
Okay.
I wonder if JP is even in here. Are you even in here, bro?
What the hell's a dirt clown? Yeah, she is in the chat.
The reason I play it all the way through when it's like, because you do the same kind of videos I still do now and then. But I play them all the way through if they're like under 3 minutes because I know how much you put into timing. You know, if you cut it off right in the middle of it, you lose it. Like you lose the punchline. So I usually play them all the way through, but I don't do it much.
I'm laughing reading the chat.
Most people don't even get my punchlines, so there's that.
Well, I don't mean punchline, but I mean you
No.
have the flow when you're doing them.
Yes, and I'm on the flow, and they still don't get it.
Well, don't know what to tell you. Do you have a
Well,
channel? You don't even have a
Just
channel.
make peace with that. That's oh boy, that was
Center TM did he trademark? Yeah, I don't know what's. I listen to people like him talk down. Just the way, I'm gonna give you an example in a minute, but fine to call someone a name or tell them you think they're dirt. But when you start elevating yourself, clearly elevating yourself just by your own words, by putting that person down, you're a piece of shit. I mean,
Right.
it's like you're stepping on them. You know what I mean? The way he talks
Especially when
to
you
you.
do that to people.
Like, why does he
who've
think
done
he's
nothing
any
to
better?
you except fucking joke around about you? They've never done any kind of malicious thing, etc. I mean, it would be a little easier to rationalize if it was somebody who did some horrible thing to you.
Yeah.
And you just lost your shit on them. But that's
Right.
like
Like,
your
killed
baseline.
your dog or kidnapped your child.
Yeah.
I don't think, words. And he keeps talking about defamation.
Oh,
and she'll do it all the time too. But the people talking about you are not so stupid. They're not so stupid to put your name in the same sentence. And so you want to take that to a defamation attorney and say, look,
hilarious.
he said blah, blah, blah. And that's, well, where's your name? You know what I mean? Not even, he always thinks everybody's talking about him too. So, but yeah,
he's paranoid.
Wishful thinking.
He's actually gone to an attorney. Did you hear that story?
What?
That story was, wow. He went to a military attorney, or the attorney
with the Jag.
I don't think he actually saw one, did he? Didn't he just
No,
say,
did you hear the story? I'm not gonna.
No, I try
Okay.
never to listen to him.
Okay, well, I was clipping again for several hours. Okay. Yeah, he went to an attorney just because of Queen saying something about, and she shouldn't do it. Nobody should say someone's beating up women when they're not. But
no, I absolutely not. I agree.
But again, she's not. They're talking on a panel and they're not specifically saying your name. So anyway, so he goes to an attorney and I have the story. Give me
it Betty by any chance? Because I hear she
I know.
She gives a discounted YouTube rate for her prison legal services.
Did you see where she wants Queen's legal fund put into?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just saw that today.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. She can't. No.
Have you even heard
That's
of?
never going to happen.
I've never even heard of
I
it.
miss the days when Betty was like, when we were all united.
She got close this week.
And she was the biggest ass clown in this community. Like,
yeah.
What happened to the good old days?
Sinner will never be Betty.
No.
I mean, he only has, like, for me, nothing surprises me at all that he says. You know what I mean? Like, he's not worth.
No, me either.
He'll never be a 2-year clip-a-thon for anyone.
I mean, listen, I've made no secret of the fact that I think Betty is oh God, she's the fucking lowest of the low.
I have someone. Okay,
I don't have any real, like, I don't have hatred for the woman. I don't sit around sticking pins in my fucking Betty voodoo doll. I think he would love to see something really bad happen to, well, definitely to Queen Bee.
Okay. Anybody heard of horror? Has anybody heard of horror? Sorry. Horror Maxer?
Horror Maxer?
Yes, he's disgusting.
Okay.
I've never heard him, but I've heard the screen name. but I have no
He's gone.
no frame of reference.
Okay, well, I just banned me.
Oh, he
No,
was
he's
here.
disgusting.
Okay, so you
Turn
know he is.
on.
Yeah.
He
Stay
didn't look.
away.
He didn't look. I mean, did he think I was going to do that?
Yeah, probably. That's stupid.
No, don't do that.
See, I'm not
Anything.
even looking. I'm in the back chat. It's
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
I
no
don't know. I
clue.
can't watch the damn chat. I can't even watch somebody else's chat.
okay. Well, on the first part of this, I didn't know Gina, I guess, is gone now, right?
So I
Oh,
heard.
yeah. For the moment.
But she
I
had
had
some
hope.
parting words.
Hello,
Oh.
PJ, darling. There's my girl.
She and
You know, I think in Gina's case, while I am absolutely not excusing any, I mean, as what she did with me and Wispy, it was
PJ.
it was horrific and vile,
It's our
and
girl.
I know how that feels.
Oh, did you hear
Yes,
the
I did.
video?
I
Yeah.
heard. Yes, I heard enough.
Same thing.
And
I'm not
having
gonna play
been the
that.
target of a little less vitriol where that's concerned, I think. I think in Gina's case, while I am in no way excusing it, I think there are some.
How you doing?
I think
Kathy?
there's some legit
Everybody.
things that contribute to some of that. That's all I'm going to say about that. But that does not excuse any of it at all.
Lisa, PJ tried space buns. Apparently, it was a whole total disaster.
Oh, girl, you got to keep trying. It's a process. The dirtier your hair, the better. And tease it, like, get the rat tail comb and tease the shit out of it, and then wrap it and.
Oh, that's a lot of
Stick
work.
with it. You'll get it. If my dumb ass can do it, you can.
I think it was her cousin that was there with her.
Yes, she had someone there. I don't know who it was, but I think she definitely I think she was getting gassed up, and I think people took advantage of her lack of impulse control, I'll just say. And that is, for the 100th time, not excusing anything she said. And it took her several months, but she apologized to me, and I graciously accepted it, and I meant it. I told her, I said, I wish the best for you, girl, but at some point when you keep doing it over and over.
Yeah, I mean, Gina's passed, and I don't even pay attention to her. I just don't go. She was in Wispy's about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and myself and a few others were shocked that Wispy, because she's that way, was going to give her another chance. And
listen, I forgave her when she.
Yeah, but the first thing she does is start talking about something that's wrong with her. And
oh yeah, no, they knew with me. It was, thank you for apologizing. I appreciate it, and I wish you a happy, healthy, prosperous new year. And I meant it. But that was it. Like, there was that was going to be the extent of it. I did unblock her, and she came in my chat a couple times, but that's not, I don't know. I kind of felt like if she was going to apologize, I was going to accept it. But you can't keep doing it over and over.
I kind of breezed through the video, and I mean, it was just ranting and.
Oh yeah, she was on a.
But I'm going to play this. It's a bunch of clips, and then I would have to go back and forth. Anyway, I didn't have time to edit. But the person being talked about in this has nothing to do with my opinion. I'm not giving an opinion. I think both sides need to you know, what is it called? Stop the whatever.
Look,
It's
PJ is PJ by herself. She doesn't represent anything but PJ. God.
No, I'm
bless.
not talking about my panel. I absolutely.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about
except
that.
for
No, I'm
Lisa
talking about.
sometimes.
No, I'm talking about the
We're going
highlighted comment.
a little ways if it gets like rocky.
Yeah.
She tells it.
Yeah.
Are we showing? Do I still have? Okay, here we go.
No, where all I see is your feet.
You see my feet?
Yeah,
The heels in the air thing, you know.
The
The
overlay.
backdraft.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to be a problem. Can y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think so. I usually edit and I never plan like this, so I don't know. I don't know if it's got some kind of extra copyright shit or something to it. It's not the whole thing. Anyway.
This little boy over here is the next best thing to that.
Like,
a strange few months.
First of all, I don't know why she left. Like, what happened? Anything to make her leave?
What?
Who?
Gina, why was she so mad and leaving?
Oh.
Because she was getting gassed up. I mean, I only heard, I don't even think I heard what you're going to play, but my understanding is.
I just couldn't figure out what happened.
No, I think that people who maybe
blaming her.
It would be better to have her. I guess my guess would be that certain people knew exactly what to say to her to get her to do what they didn't want to do. That would be my guess.
To get her to do
Just
what?
Based on what I've heard.
Okay.
Heels, you still have your backdraft,
Yes, I am,
whatever that thing is.
I do, but I'm not. What do you see right now? Oh,
I see your backdrop thingamajig.
I think all we need is the audio anyway. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the video matters. But
okay. That's true. Hide this.
Might be better off doing it that way, to tell you the truth, depending on where that came from. Because
it's
she's
just a
no
bunch of
longer
clips.
here.
Yeah.
Heels, you
Well, it
want to
doesn't
drop
matter.
that comment?
Hold up. Everybody. What?
Do you want to drop that comment too?
Yes.
There we go with the chat.
You're just having all kinds of issues.
Well, because I leave, I have to come back. I leave, and
I'm
then
just glad it's not my chat, and I get to sit back and
it's like
not worry about it. And I can't. I have a wrench, but
one more thing.
I can't do jack shit back here. I can't, for whatever reason. I can only see the chat. I can't interact with the chat.
Hello, dear sir. They got them here, they bergen. They love to hear it.
Okay, I don't know who that was, but
that was cute.
Well, I had the crazy nurse.
What?
I had the banner up.
Mm-hmm.
So then I here's what happened. I had the banner up. I saw a kitty. I had to chase the kitty over to another tab. I start watching it and forget why it's over here with the thing up. And then I let the person up after I take the screen.
Right.
Thank God I didn't get peened.
Right.
Are you following me? Because I'm not.
I'm not either.
Good God.
I'm laughing at August just wants to know, was that Hondo?
I banned him.
You did?
Oh. Well,
I love
it seemed odd.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
It's solar flares.
Well, I don't think
it's
Hondo.
Keep powering on.
Let's guilt trip me. Oh my God.
Yeah, you do you, boo. You just do you, boo. Okay.
Keep on keeping on. Let's go.
Kick it in second gear.
Stop, everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna put the screen back up. Fair warning. Here we go. because I can't. Jeez. Here we go.
Okay.
Now, you can't see what I'm showing you.
No.
Yeah, see, that didn't even make sense. But here we go. She looks, oh, you can't see her that time.
The world, I canceled it, and I'm grifting and scamming. Bitch, you got human kids.
No, we can't do it like this.
Why? That's seriously, that's all we need. We just need the audio. We don't need to see it.
Yeah, you don't have to get all fancy.
Yeah, no, because I've seen this part. Seeing it doesn't add anything to it at all.
Don't go real life otherwise. You fuck with mine, I fuck with yours, bitch.
It's on the hive.
What's on the hive?
Oh no, someone just said it's on the hive.
I hope there's a bunch of kerosene and fucking gasoline on the hive.
I need my chocolates. The chocolate.
Thanks for supporting the hive.
Ladies.
See, you're okay.
Oh man, bitch. Fuck you.
It's a lot of it. By the way, this is Chronicles of the
Oblivious.
But okay, so that's where I got the clips from. So somebody would drop her link. Okay, so I didn't get this from Gina. Okay, I'm talking.
Gina, all her stuff's gone.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Okay, so what happened was I clipped for like maybe 3 hours today, different things. I was trying to do 2 videos and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I clipped this, but I didn't get a chance to edit it.
I see.
Just a bunch of clips.
Right.
These little men, what's so fucking ever? Shit. By the way, Boston, since you want to talk shit on all my fucking friends, you're black appropriating with your cornrows and shit. Yes, Kim Kardashian. Mommy issues.
What did she never
He means appropriating. I don't think he's procreating. I don't know. He could be, but she meant appropriating.
She looks awful. What's wrong with her?
Oh, brace yourself.
Honestly, she does not look. I mean, I'm not talking about pretty ugly, nothing like. She just looks pale as hell. Maybe it's the lighting.
Sounds possessed.
Good.
Fuck you.
Her eyes are
these fuck ass bitches. You know what? Sinner is more of a man than beef.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
And I think there's the problem right there. I
There's
think
something wrong.
I mean, not to excuse anything she's done, but I think she definitely was being gassed up by people who used her, some of the things she struggles with. They use that to their own benefit and her detriment. But truly, they did her a favor because Gina doesn't need to be on a platform like this, because she has, if you think about it, she has fallen out with every single solitary person she's ever claimed was her best friend in the world. Everybody. And I think there's, legitimate reasons for that she probably cannot completely control on her own. So shame on people using someone who's got some vulnerabilities, not excusing anything she did. And that's coming from somebody she fucking wished death on.
She did it several times.
I
For
forgot
something
that.
she
Yeah.
totally lied about, as I
she did it
read all the
several
text
times.
messages to prove. So, but she is never a place like this is only ever going to do harm to her and people who are, get close to her.
Well, or she could go on the forums that don't care because they're there. There are places because I think she also needs an outlet, and without the outlet,
yes,
And
she should have one.
But there are places that welcome this. You could even get paid to do this.
Yeah, that all of that. Lisa's trying to be really diplomatic.
I know you are. I'm not.
No, and
But I mean, you're known for
anybody.
being
There's no
diplomatic.
excuse, and believe me, I know.
I'm not excusing her.
I was
I'm
so
saying
bent by
she
what
should take
did
it
to me.
elsewhere.
And she
Right.
didn't talk about my kid. I mean, that was vile, just vile. But I don't think you have to be a physician to know that there's other things at play there.
What did Yep do today? I'm going to have to go back to that because I'll surely
God.
forget. Somebody has to remind me. Right.
Oh God, the cat here.
Well, no,
I don't think Yep did anything except had, no good deed goes unpunished, and just tried to extend a lot of really nice, we'll just say goodwill towards the cat.
No idea.
Yeah, didn't.
I mean, what's wrong with her?
Well, she paid for the cat to get.
I know. God, that was so long ago.
Well, yeah, but
and
apparently
YouTube
it's
years,
still,
that's been like, that's ancient.
Yeah, it's exactly old news.
Because she said something about Sab in this rant.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And oh God. Yeah, she needs to go somewhere else because.
And fucking Boston will ever fucking be. So fuck you, fuck you, bitch. Got your address. Fuck with me. Dare you.
Got your address.
I don't normally dox, but don't give me a reason to.
Does she have a car?
Fuck no.
I didn't think so.
The fuck? Running your goddamn fucking trap, saying, oh yeah, Gina canceled her own cat's appointment. No, fucking Gaudy Girl did. Gaudy Girl also membershiped your fucking channel within the same fucking week. But you're too much of a roach to fucking comprehend the words coming out of my goddamn mouth.
Okay, breath. Yeah. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
She covered a lot of ground right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's kind of like running in place. It's
Some things never change.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And what I gather, someone gassed her up to say these things about people that she has a problem with, because no one else has a problem because of her cat.
Right.
So
no, I mean,
in Boston, what's that about? Like if she were just going after,
it was just a low blow. I mean, my understanding, just from what I heard today, was she, it was just something that I guess when they were friendly and maybe just conversation, it was just someplace she could, stick the knife in and twist, which is just not nice.
It was the words of Molly go lately. Go fucking.
The words of, you never want to start a sentence within the words of Molly Golightly.
And then be you, bitch. Got your address. Fuck with me. Dare you.
Oh, please.
I don't normally dox, but don't give me a reason to. The fuck.
Wow.
You
want to fucking go around here running your goddamn fucking trap saying, oh yeah, Gina canceled her own cat's appointment. Like,
so Gina wrote I guess it's a community post. And it's to, let's see.
Is that from, it's got to be from yesterday.
It says one day, yeah. But
yeah, she can't anymore.
But she put a lot of people in there that I don't know.
Listen, my layperson, non-doctor opinion is Gina so badly wants to be accepted.
And she gets accepted.
People. I know, but then
and then she screws it up.
She
exactly. Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's because
think
she needs the
just,
chaos.
listen, you cannot name one person who she called her BFF that she has not fallen out with eventually. Not one. There's not one.
And I'm thinking, is that a good word? I would have to be, let me be Lisa. I would have to think that maybe in her life, perhaps no one comes for Thanksgiving or Thursdays or Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Like, she's probably destroyed everyone she's known in real life the same way. Not destroyed them, but they don't want to see her coming.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, right.
I don't think it's probably anything exclusive to social media, but
No, I'm saying that's why, just because of what you said. Yeah, there's no one she hasn't gone against.
Nobody. I mean,
Well,
I was actually
I'm assuming
surprised.
it's the same.
I was surprised, but also not surprised when I heard her say somewhere in this stream that, and Mel's Pandora, she fucked her over too. Well, yeah, to hear her tell it, every person that comes into her airspace has fucked her over. And I can tell you, I was nothing but kind, compassionate to her.
Yeah, I do think it's something she might take
I think
medicine
some of it
for.
she really can't even help. But that only goes so far, because there are things that, she's not the only person who's got that issue in this world, whatever that issue is. And
I think someday bitch will have its own, it'll be a mental illness.
Yeah, well, hers is way more than being a bitch.
Its own DSM diagnosis.
Yeah.
And there you go. It will be.
I'm telling you. Okay, let's hear some more from this fading flower.
You're too much of a roach to fucking comprehend the words coming out of my goddamn mouth. You can most definitely catch COVID and fucking die. Catch AIDS and die. Shoot up heroin and die. Just whatever you do, in the words of Molly.
Wow.
So did she hang out with Molly? Is that what I'm
I guess she's going to go. But Molly's got a channel now.
Yep.
So she'll go slim up. But yeah, I hate seeing clips. But the minute she tries to monetize, she'll get banned again.
Kind of like I said to somebody else, somebody else's, all of that says far more about her than it does any of the people she's talking about.
Right.
Oh, somebody's, hold on. Oh, how many people are back here?
Audacity is backstage. I can't do anything except read the chat.
Huh?
I said I'm reading the chat.
Oh,
but I can't do anything. I can't put links. I can't do anything. But I can't see it.
It's okay.
There. Okay, here we go.
Go fucking die, bitch. Go catch die, bitch. Matter and their lives matter.
Like restaurant drink at all.
Like at all.
I'm trying to get drunk, but I'm sitting here drinking a Cod blueberry pump.
Dad, you had a. We will, hold on. Bitch, let me put my leaves up.
Do you have snakes?
God, I hope not.
Is my mic all right?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to try to explain some of this stuff. Heels, I texted you some stuff.
Hold on. Is somebody talking?
Yeah, Audacity.
I thought I had two things going at once, so I'm clicking all around trying to.
No, I just wanted to try and explain some things. Nobody egged her on last night. She's been trying to get Queen's attention for weeks to start this with her. Okay? I sent you some community posts she did on March 2nd, and it went before that. I just didn't see it. but I saw her trying to start this shit around then. At least that's when I saw it. But nobody paid attention because, like, okay, when I'm on my phone, which is what I always use.
These are three different times or what?
That is, I think that was over the course of like 2 days.
Oh, okay.
She was making memes of the cat and like mocking Queen. And then
Did Queen bring this up?
I don't know if she saw it because not everybody looks at community posts.
Did she bring up her cat or something? What got it?
No, she didn't. But you got to know Gina, and I know her because I was in that stupid ass chat with her, so I got to know her, and that's just how my brain functions. I learn
remember
people
when all that shit popped off with me and Wispy. I remember you coming on Queen Bee's panel.
Right. I learn people and I understand her. I know how her mind works. I get her. I know what she does. She wants a fight. She wants the drama. It's how she functions. Okay. She's been trying to pick this fight for weeks, if not longer.
But there are places she can go here.
Well, she burns every fucking bridge that she comes across.
It's impossible. Some of these places, it's impossible to burn a bridge. Short of killing someone.
She'll burn it and then she'll go back and she'll apologize.
Yeah,
and people will forgive her, and then she'll set it back ablaze, you know?
Yeah, we know that now. See, she's gone through enough people that now she's gone and there's no coming back.
Like, if you notice, like, I know Sav, right? Sav is terrible. Sav did the stuff she did, and she recruited the people to do the stuff that they did, and she did all that stuff, right? But, and there's a but, okay? If you go back, and I have the clips from it.
Right. I don't, that thing is so complicated.
Well, no, it's really not. Because I mean, there's a lot that went along with it. But if you just take Gina's part out of it, about the housing part,
and I don't even
just pull that part.
Histrionic.
Gina told everybody that they got it to where she almost lost her housing, right?
Yep, I remember all that.
Okay, so that night that Wispy outed Sav as being divergent. When she got on the other panel, on Miss I Am's panel, and said all that stuff.
Audacity, what is divergent? I mean, I know what it means.
That's Sav. Sav's alter ego wound up being divergent.
Okay, I thought I missed something.
Yeah, I noticed who she was. I noticed who she was in a chat, right? And I kept my eye on her. And then she was found in Dis I Am's chat. They didn't know who she was, but she used a new name. So Wispy found out who she was. She outed her. Okay. So they got that. And then Wispy had said on Dis I Am's panel that Gina told her she was going to, that they contacted her housing manager, whatever it was.
Okay, stop. I don't want to go through this again.
Well, it was really quick. They contacted her. She was going to lose it. She said in Wispy's chat. Well, she said in Wispy's chat they never contacted her. That was the whole point. She lied.
Right. Everybody knows she did.
But she's still going with the narrative. That's part of who Gina is.
But
she says shit, and it's a lie.
Which I don't understand why she did that, but it's her channel, but welcome Gina back like about
well listen,
a couple of weeks ago, but that's her. That's Wispy. I don't know.
I accepted her apology.
No,
but that's her going everywhere saying that and everybody thinking that it's happening to her and it's not.
Yeah.
Just like saying she was dead named when she wasn't. All the shit she does and everybody feels for her, and it ends up being a lie. And then everybody's channel is an uproar because of her lies.
Especially Wispy. That's why I was kind of surprised, but
the lie about Nick. And then she said that me and Yet told her that she was going to marry him. That never happened.
Yeah, but all of that, Gina started out with Molly, And Gina watched what Molly did to her bed and breakfast guest. And from that time and the way, God,
Oh, I think that shit exists.
House of William, the way that she let Molly just, all the shit she said about her, all the homophobic shit.
Right.
So,
But my,
I mean,
my whole
Gina
point
Trinidad,
coming up was
yeah.
that nobody egged Gina on last night. Gina has been trying to do this for weeks.
Yeah,
She's
but
wanted this. She's wanted to pick a
it was
fight with Queen.
probably
Yeah, but so what? Now she's gone. What did
it
she
was
accomplish?
probably a symbiotic kind of thing. Opportunity met.
And I never heard Queen even talk about that shit.
No, she didn't.
No,
But
because it's too
Gina
goddamn
kept
important.
bringing it up, and she's making the memes and she's doing that. But everybody seemed to think that somebody was in her chat egging her on. Nobody egged her on. She wanted that. She was ecstatic that Queen was restreaming her. She
Prime
wanted that.
There's no power. What does that mean?
She wanted it back and forth.
Very correct.
Whether it was
Hold
to,
on,
you know,
I'll ask. What's wrong with your microphone?
mine.
No, Lisa.
Sounds fine.
Oh.
Mine?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Mine sound bad?
Now I hear you. But you were talking. I saw your little mouth moving down there in the.
Oh, it said you asked me something about what the comment meant.
Oh yeah, there's a comment by.
I said, no,
This
you're
girl?
right. Crimes and Fashion definitely has no power anywhere except possibly in my house, depending on what time of the day it is. But other than that, absolutely correct. I have no power anywhere. Oh, God, I only wish.
See, Hondo is in here, and he knows about the places where Gina could go and stay there forever.
Oh,
You know.
trust me, you don't think Gina knows where Gina can go? Gina knows.
Yeah, she knows where she can go. I just don't know why.
Absolutely.
The only thing is, nobody. It doesn't matter now. Well, I mean, she has another
She
channel.
knows those other. I guess probably she does.
She has another channel. It's not like she's gone for good. It's just, can you find it? You know, I don't know what it is. I just know
Is
she
it
has one.
IP3 or IP?
I-
Honda knows what it is. It's
But-
it's like where Ski Mask came from, and
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
the woman that stuck the tube up her stomach. And her
I want
vagina.
to be wherever he did not come from. That's the no. Those are the.
But my whole point was just that nobody egged her on. She's been wanting this for weeks. What her purpose for wanting it is, I have no idea. Did she want to pick a fight to gain popularity?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Curry favor with
I don't
whoever
know.
shows it to her at that moment in time.
I think we have her figured out, though.
I mean, I could tell you, like I said before on the panel, when all that went down with the Nick stuff, I could tell you that she does not have a diagnosis. That was her mom reading a book saying, "This sounds like you." It is
Well, hell, I
something.
diagnosed her.
Yeah, well, we can't.
Well, but that's all her problem.
That's all something else that she's doing.
Yeah, but
I'll
she
leave it at that.
go and
Yeah, not our.
go back to Molly and
not our deal.
Right.
Okay. Did Crazy Nurse and what's your name, Lisa?
What?
Did y'all hear? Oh, did you see Tina cut her hair?
Yes, I did.
Do you know? I think she tried to look like Rose, or her hair.
Something like that, yes.
I do, and it didn't occur to me until.
Nothing.
Yes.
Anyway, so Tina said we were sipping, dishing, and something over here the night that we were playing her.
Well, we kind of were. I mean, god dang, girl, you showed your kitty cat to like everybody on fucking YouTube. Like,
but
come
then
on,
she-
how are we gonna
she-
not talk about it?
And we didn't do. I mean, come on.
Look,
Well, she
and
was
then
right.
She goes to retaliate and rebel, and she's the one that looks like a fool. It didn't hurt us.
I know. I mean,
Make that make
Well, it
sense.
hurt a little bit. Come on now.
I didn't even know what she did. All I
It
saw
didn't
was
hurt me.
somebody sent a clip, or I
hurt
watched.
me a little bit having to. Y'all made me watch that.
But I don't think. But what she was right when she said.
It looks nice. I
Lisa.
like her short haircut.
She was right when she said she thought I was going to do like an evolutionary from when she got here, but I couldn't. I couldn't because Dolly deleted a bunch of videos.
Oh, that she was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was
her own channel.
But
because
she
I had it
also
all worked out in my head how it was going to do this.
she also
timeline.
told people that she was going to be on your panel.
She told people she was going to be on my panel.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's got every other panel on YouTube to go on. So look at that Morbid coming in for the win, playing marriage counselor last night.
I know.
Trying to broker a peace deal.
Did he make it? Because I fell asleep.
I mean, Morbid, you need to call Benjamin Netanyahu because I don't know. There might be a he seems to have a
he has a way with that.
Yeah, he's like the batshit crazy whisperer.
Yeah. So did
golden voice.
Did cutthroat.
Yes, they
agreed.
Gina? Yes, they agreed to stop talking about each other. And my guess would be that PCT broke the agreement in about 3.4 seconds.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but it ain't gonna last.
All over YouTube, please. My God, it's it was entertaining the first 9,000 hours, but then
yeah, right.
I feel bad now.
For what?
Because she thought I was going to do a
please
a paper cut.
Okay, that's just more of the manipulation. Give me a break.
Which one do you feel sorry for?
Tina.
How come?
No. Because she thought I was going to do like a movie star type bio.
Like an true story. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, like
because she thinks she's a celebrity.
Right.
Please.
Yeah, not so much.
But you know.
No.
I do really like her haircut though. I think it looks great.
I only saw like a glance of it.
But yeah, oh God, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, when does it stop?
It won't.
Why do we all have to?
I don't think the bangs are helping.
No.
Oh, she has bangs?
Well, she did.
You know, there's a pattern when they have bangs, they're a problem.
Really?
Oh, can we talk about that dumb bitch?
A lot went on this week.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was another thing. Oh my God.
In the words of a woman I heard say that it wasn't me, this wasn't my line, I wish it was, that what she thinks, I'm paraphrasing slightly, she thinks that what is wrong with a lot of these people is that they've never been punched in the face. I
mean, to be fair,
with that one, definitely.
What am I showing over here? What are y'all seeing right now?
Your backdrop thing. Your
stars.
Whatever. Okay.
Green clovers, blue diamonds, yellow stars.
Oh, I had to.
Lucky Charms, leprechaun.
Mm-hmm. Chupacabras.
Yeah. Why did she? There was a lot of things that CS did that made no sense to do.
That who did?
Isn't that who we were talking about? Crime Solution.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
can I tell y'all a funny story? I've been waiting to tell this one.
Crazy nurse. I could lose 30 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to know? Here was my first ever introduction to 347 screen names ago. When she used to be something about fueled by
coffee
and Black Beauties or something. I don't know. She came, this was about 2 years ago. White Rabbit used to go live almost every day, anywhere between like 11 and 1. She would get a really good crowd in there. I was there almost every day. Every day I was on YouTube. And I remember one day, here comes this woman playing the, well, gosh darn, I'm brand new here. And, she was just a YouTube babe in the woods. She didn't know anything about how anything worked. And, well,
What?
my name is blah, 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 blah. And here she puts on this whole like little Pollyanna thing. She jumps up on the panel, acts like she knows nothing about YouTube or how this place works, and just starts shouting out her channel. And I remember White Rabbit was like, oh, wait a minute. Now,
because she was
White Rabbit, who I love to say has a voice for radio and a face for TV, said something like, now, wait, hold on now, wait a minute here. I can't do her voice. Good. She basically was like, well, she was a lot nicer than I would have been. And of course, I'm pretty sure I was in the chat going, fuck that bitch, bounce her. I mean, she violated the, what do we have? Like 1.5 rules here in this neighborhood of do's and don'ts. And
I remember
going on a bigger channel and
so
shouting your own channel out without permission.
She went on to start a lot of shit from that point.
Oh,
and she changes her name back to
like
the one.
1,000 times.
But she goes back to crime sleuthing, which everybody has a terrible taste in their mouth.
Well, she's the terrible taste. It doesn't fucking matter what the bitch's name is.
Yeah, but she'll change. I mean, I just don't know why she goes back to the one that she did all the Betty and
the thirst is real. The thirst is very real.
But she lies like everything she says.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you're all talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. She's the one who changed the picture on Sebastian Rogers' flyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what most people say after her name. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now I know who you're talking about.
Standard reaction. Yeah.
But she is friends. I've been trying to do this one video for 2 weeks. It's from hell. But she is friends with someone that allegedly innocent. Does that ring a bell?
Oh my God. I love Jules. Tell me Jules is not like team whatever the hell her name is this week.
What I heard her say though, I was just sitting here doing whatever, listening to her video, and I sat straight up and went, what? What? And so it set me on this journey because, okay, listen.
Yeah, YouTube sets me on some journeys.
That's me too.
Typically right to some internet shopping to
absolutely
deal with my
PTSD from all of it.
Yeah, that's how I soothe. Self-soothing.
Yes.
One in every color.
Hey, Queen, I guess she came
Jules liked crime sleuthing.
No, we're not going to get no.
Yeah, okay.
No fighting.
Tell me later about that.
About what? Okay, so.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Does Jules? She likes that one.
Oh. I love her.
Look, boyfriend, not your boyfriend. The
not my boyfriend, the JLR.
The sleuthing.
But because she was awesome to me during a lot of shit.
I've always loved Jules. Always.
Yeah. And even the rest of the video is awesome. I mean, she's very wise. But they do say that psychopaths are never diagnosed because they don't think there's anything wrong. Like they would never go to a psychiatrist.
Well, I think we could assign that to about 90% of this hood. So we can't just,
Yeah, but people know that there's something wrong.
Wait, with who?
It is. Hold on. You know what? It's members only. Damn it. I can get in, but I can't show it. Can
Members only jackets, or are we talking
People
attire
listening.
or the chat?
Huh?
Members only jackets or chat?
No, shut up. Which one is it?
That was my middle school days. Members only. I did not have one, but I'm pretty sure the guy I thought was going to be Mr. Crimes and Fashion number 9. I'm pretty sure he wore members
No,
only.
that's 3 weeks ago. She can't stand. That's Chad Daybell.
Well, who can? I mean, I'm not a fan of Chad myself.
No, I. What did I say?
Oh, didn't his trial start?
No, she can't stand the father, Proudfoot, Chris Proudfoot.
Oh, she was on fire the other day. Jules was, and she.
So you didn't hear the whole thing? She mentioned JLR like in 3 of them.
I heard her latest one where I was at the damn clerk of the court filing something, and they called my number, and I'm like, can you just like hold on a minute? I got something very important going on in my AirPods here. I think
How'd
it was
that
one
work
of her
out for
latest
you?
ones.
How'd that work out for you?
It worked out fine. They were not that busy, so I was in luck.
Okay,
The
good,
girl
good.
was very understanding. I'm like, look, just because
This is it.
Oh, you found it? I think they hate
hold on.
work at the tax collector's office, or all that shit's like in the same building in my town. I'm sitting there waiting, and I'm looking around. Every wall in that place is a different shade of institution, whether it's like yellow, seafoam green. I'm like, and they had the air on, probably like 85, kind of like, what's the point of even having it? And I knew it wasn't just me, because when I looked around to all the empty desks with, nobody working, they all had those little like clip-on fans. I'm like, so let me get this straight. I think I'm understanding why y'all are so like just not friendly when you have you have to go to the clerk of the court. You have to look at institution colored walls, and they won't put the air down past I'm saying 82 probably. In Florida, that's brutal.
It is. The courthouses I used to go to for trials, they had nice, cherry walls.
Well, some of the surrounding counties, actually the courtroom here, it's, as far as those things go, I've only seen a few, personally.
Right.
They're pretty nice, but where you actually have to go and file anything, like, I don't know, maybe if you're Betty, 87,000 lawsuits.
I cannot.
They're not the most hospitable places. And as I was standing there, funny story, I look across the room and I'm like, damn, I think I got married in that closet.
Rain, what is she talking about?
Because I did. I got married in the DM I used to call it the justice of the peace, the clerk of the court. And I swear to God, it was in that room. And I'm like, because they have this one area that looks a little different from the other windows.
Right.
And I'm like, I swear to God, I got married in that broom closet. My husband called it not the broom closet. He called it the groom closet.
The groom closet.
Groom closet. I was like, yes, you're right.
I love it.
Oh, 8675309 for a good time call. They had to take a Sharpie and scratch my number off that wall.
Oh God. Well,
I don't
Are you with
understand.
us? Are you with us?
Am I?
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Well, I wasn't, but I was trying to find that video. I mean, it was just shocking
Have
to
another
hear
chocolate
someone.
bar.
I've had too much, but it's just astounding. I was astounded. Like he's grown
No,
and
Val, you like my clip.
he's a new man.
Who
And
you talking about?
I'm talking about Jules saying this stuff.
Oh,
And
we still talking about Jules?
well, yeah.
She gave her boyfriend the endorsement, and she's a little salty about it.
Oh my God, Willow's in here.
Who
I'm
is?
so excited. Willow.
I'm having trouble following this
Hi, Willow.
Shakespearean
Probably just ran in.
tragedy that we're playing here.
What? Okay, I'm muting you.
Every day in this dump is a Shakespearean tragedy. Ma'am, could you whittle that down?
You're
Are we
not.
talking Shakespeare in the park? Are we talking the fucking Colosseum? Although that wouldn't be Shakespeare, but theater in the round, Macbeth.
What are you
King
gonna
Arthur
do this
Brutus?
right now?
What?
Or maybe this is a tale of two cities and we're like really three cities trying to.
Dickens.
This is the worst possible thing that could happen to a
What?
stone person.
What?
God.
Huh?
Just think of us as the singing minstrels in the Shakespeare in the Park.
See?
We are trying to save this dumpster fire.
Well, hey, Granny's watching. Man, I hope nothing breaks out of my.
Fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I've come to bury Caesar, not praise him.
A2,
Oh.
Brutus.
A2, Brutus, A2.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
I'm running.
Better hope you don't have a broken mouse or you are.
Oh. That's right. That's right, bitch. Okay. Let's cheer ourselves up here for a minute.
Okay.
We have been.
Okay, I'm not can't watch that. Listen. What?
Huh?
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 Did you say let's keep to ourselves up here?
No. Why would I say that? Stay in your place. Here we go. Okay. I'm just so I don't the stuff that he
Taylor, just remember.
what is the lemon?
Who loves you, baby?
Okay.
Lollipop.
Never sounds like it.
Fucking treat women like shit.
See, he's talking shit with
Who?
Penny.
Who?
Why am I playing this?
I don't know. What are you playing? I see
Well-
nothing.
Okay. You need to watch your tone, ma'am. I thought I was
We're
playing.
going to report you to customer service.
Look,
with
I've been
quickness.
thrown out of better
Mind your business,
places.
bitch.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, yes. I've been thrown out of the
Do
mansion
not
on
make
Turtle
me ask
Creek
to
and
see the
Dallas,
manager,
How much
okay?
chocolate?
Don't make me go there.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know how I'm doing this, to be honest.
Come on, McLovin.
I don't know.
Get
I'm
your
not
shit
doing it.
together.
See, it's just gone to hell. Okay, so
No,
I have nothing to say now. Because, I mean, do we really want to?
Huh?
That kills. If you figure it out, please let us know. We want to know what's
I
even
mean,
happening.
yeah.
Like, we have no idea. It's just starting to get good, though, so hang in there. We're starting to hit our stride.
She needs to.
Already screaming about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never comments, and I became allies later because we have common interests.
Buzzkill.
And I have her on the background to give the background, but it's what B asks cheese. That's the problem.
I
this would
muted
be a
the
good place
oh.
for me
To
to
play
go
that.
get a drink.
There, what you have is
Right
a few
back,
days after Cheese and
kids.
Laura had a little argument on our panel. Cheese went up on Queen Bee's panel, and
Okay, so
they
I
had
have
a pretty
a
good
question
conversation. He was
about
explaining who he
over
was a
here.
little better. And just out of the blue,
Why?
she asked Cheese, "How do you feel about terroristic charges?" Of course, she's talking about me, the fucking pig.
Okay, see, that's the part I didn't want to play. But I have a question.
What?
Cheese
Fuck my
goes
nuts.
where cheese wants to go.
Cheese?
So,
What's a cheese?
what's a cheese? Cheese 69, I think, is like I
Oh,
see
I thought
cheese
you were talking
everywhere.
about like Swiss and Gouda. Okay.
Well, that's good too. But we're talking about a name.
Okay.
Okay. And I guess Sinner is now putting out, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, Sinner and Emmy are definitely, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Grannies. That's why I'm like, why are you trying to? I tried to figure it out, but I couldn't.
Deal?
Has something to do with crazy nurse. You gotta, it has something to do with cheese. Yeah, I love cheese.
I'm muting myself.
Cheese went up on Queen Bees. I guess that was what happened. And so now he's really, really, really mad at Cheese. And I'm thinking Cheese is going to say, I guess you have to get glad because I don't really know. I don't know why they were fighting. I just don't know. I mean, everything I had planned, I don't want to hear Sinner anymore. Let's see, my chat is so diverse right now. I love it.
Cheese lives matter too.
Cheese lives do matter. Crazy. I know she's laughing at it. Hey, Grandma Sherry. Hey, Mindy. Hey, everybody. Okay. So,
did you mute Lisa? What's up?
No, I did, but she unmuted herself, I think. I don't know why she's muted. Oh, she's muted. She muted herself. Yeah. That's the thing. People can unmute themselves.
It just can't.
Okay, so anybody that's watching,
don't expect much.
Don't expect much. Not what I was going to say. See, you got to go.
I'll
Okay.
mute myself, damn it.
No. Oh, Chris. Okay, say it. Chris Kress. I do not have you on my block list, and I don't know what to do. Apparently, there's some way that I block people that puts them into, I never get them back. And I've gone everywhere. Everyone tells me to go and just go do this. Doesn't work. So I just saw the email. I don't know how to unblock her. What happened? You know, I just think she it's her own world over there. Yeah, it is. I know, Johnson.
My husband says, close the door. He can't go in his usual haunt, the office, because my house is still torn the fuck up.
Still?
Yes. Every day we had a new project.
I thought Saturday.
Well, it got put back together for Easter, and then
yeah,
they
but
were
she's
here
having
Monday.
new shit done again.
Yeah, every day it's a new project gets added to the list. So he's got to sit out in the living room working, and I came out. He said, "Damn, you guys are loud." and then he said, "Shut the door." When I was on my way back in, I said, "Aye, Captain."
Shut the front door.
Well, I've had to switch from the.
Hey, I think somebody called me a granny. Hey, what the actual?
Hey, girl, it's better than the alternative. And
Look, the only grandchildren I have is a grand horse. Oh, two grand horses now. Two grand cats and a grand dog. That's all I have.
I just know that when I come back in my next life, I want to come back as one of my cats or my dog.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure. Are you anyone or either one of you following the Sebastian Rogers?
Are we what?
Unfortunately.
Following the Sebastian Rogers case. Anyway.
Yes.
From afar.
Well, okay, but I have this problem that Jules is completely being gaslit like crazy.
How so? Do tell.
Well, you have to know the case. You have to know what's going on. Or
I know it. I know it. Yes.
You know the case?
Yes.
Okay, so you know all the crap that happened with the United Cajun Navy coming in. JLR claims he gets chased through the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
It shows a video that does not show that, but he will tell you it shows you that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's believing everything he's saying. And she's like, it's crazy. Like these people are after him and he needs to make himself safe.
Oh, the Cajun Navy.
From the Cajun Navy, no.
You're not going to like this when I tell you this. But I got to say, and I almost texted Crazy Nurse today.
Mm-hmm.
JULZ.
I'm not mad at him right now.
It's innocent. Hold on. It's allegedly innocent. Okay, go ahead.
Used to be Jules of Thought.
Yeah, that's right. But
actually,
I mean,
there were a few people being followed.
But she's okay. You can trust me when I tell you all this about I like him now, and that's how good he is.
Well,
that is how good he is.
You would know.
Well, I'm telling you, it's so crazy right now. JLR could do just about anything he wants, make anyone believe anything he wants because of his resources. And what he just did there was a result of people thinking he's changed.
Right?
Yeah.
I was very tickled by the fact that his, I think they call themselves JLR's Army.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell do I have to do to get a damn army full of well-heeled, well-dressed super soldiers?
Act crazier than you are.
That's Army Shell, right?
Honestly, though, I was pretty tickled when they all came for that crime sleuthing bitch. I was like, go JLR's Army, go. Yes, go.
They went after her? I didn't know that.
Yes, apparently they did. I think that's why.
Why?
The very little bit of contrition that she might have had.
Crime sleuthing went after him or they went after her?
Well, I think she first tried to shit talk him about her. That bitch records everybody's phone calls. There was some brouhaha with her and the Cajun Navy representative or something.
Yeah.
And she then made the mistake of shit talking JLR. She didn't know about JLR's Army, and apparently they came for her, and she was quite uncomfortable. So she immediately started backpedaling that tricycle she's on.
She didn't say anything about. She went out of her way not to say anything. In fact, she lied in the video that she did.
That's her baseline.
Help him. I don't know. I just.
Oh, trust me, she fell all over herself apologizing to JLR's army. And, well, yeah, she told Granny's watching. I don't, oh, I.
Oh, good Lord.
You know, for somebody
Even
who
Granny's watching, I mean, there is stuff that you don't ever change. If you do these kind of things, you don't ever change. It's not, well, I'm not going to steal anymore.
She actually,
thicker than that.
she's clever in a scumbag kind of way, because what she did was when Granny was trying to call her on the carpet
I
about
can't even see it. We're trying to go find this because
and everybody in the chat is saying, just play the call, bitch. Oh, I can't do that because I gave JLR my
I gotta
word
look at my chat.
that
Maybe
I would not.
Seymour.
That I, you know, we made peace, and I don't want his
Granny.
army coming after me. When all that was really to say, yeah, no, I can't do that because y'all know what that's gonna make me look like. So, but I'm gonna need a signed release from JLR before I can do that. Is basically what she said. She's a fucking joke.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I'm surprised she hasn't joined him yet, but she's good friends. But here's my point. Not that I remember having one, but if I did, it was allegedly innocent is friends with her.
Oh God, that pains me because I love Jules. I really do.
They're and Brittany J. Well, I don't really about Brittany J. But I do know they're all three. So it surprises me. I didn't see Crime Sleuth then. Well, he's not going to be pleased at all with what I'm going to put out. At all.
No, you don't say.
No, he's not. I mean, I'm sure they're going to all come after me and think whatever, but
yeah,
the damage he does when he's got this much where he can just snap his fingers and people will do whatever. He just takes that to a bad place.
Allegedly innocent is a legit. She's a shrink. She's a PhD. Johnson is asking who is allegedly innocent.
Oh,
she's a legit shrink. Now I believe she is a psychologist with a PhD.
Yeah.
I don't think she is a psychiatrist
with
an MD. Very accomplished. I love her. She used to go by Jewels of Thought, but she's now allegedly innocent. And she, you know, she doesn't go live or produce content nearly as much as I would love to listen to her. But I would say, you know, anytime there's a case that just everybody's losing their shit over and many are acting the damn fool, she will weigh in with a real professional's opinion of, you know, not necessarily. She's very smart about how she does it. She knows that she doesn't diagnose the parties, but you know, she gives in a very adjacent kind of way. But you know, she gives in a very
hold on.
This is like my nightmare. There's two of me.
Kind of a bitch. No.
Oh, that's scary.
That was me. Okay. I can't get this to. She's on members only, so I'm just going to play this, and you tell me.
What am I telling you?
Listen.
He's not a shallow person. He is actually someone who puts his whole heart and soul into his career, which is investigative journalist. He's got feet on the ground. He is out there. He's on the border. He is surveilling illegals as they come across. He is out running through the woods looking for lost kids or escaped felons. He's not pretending. He's not misleading people and lying to people. He's certainly not beating anyone up to make them do what he wants them to do. And as far as I know, he's not conducting surveillance of people to force them into compliance. He just seems to be a really good guy who has grown into a fine man after making some mistakes. We all have. And now he is at the top of his game. It's not an illusion. JLR Investigates, the man behind the channel, is exactly who he claims that he is. I believe this.
Okay.
That this truck.
Okay. Then she goes on to say she believes him that that truck was chasing him in the neighborhood, and to protect himself, he was right to take pictures of the truck. If you don't see how bizarre all of that is to me, it's completely bizarre.
Lana
Because
K.
I know who she is. I love Jules. I'm not saying anything. It's just so shocking to think.
Lana K. Jules doesn't reside in the same galaxy as the other one. Oh, Jesus God. That was one of the funniest things I ever heard Morbid do.
What?
Read Dr. Latina's online review.
Oh my gosh, no. They're like world chambers.
Hilarious.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, it was
I know,
back
I
when
can't get
he
back to
very
it.
first came back when he and the Glare were teaming up. I was in stitches the whole time. Well, Heels, honestly, I don't know about the whole thing about what you said about the truck, and that part I don't know about, but everything I just heard Jules say.
He was driving. Okay, your child goes missing. You wake up one morning and your child is gone, right? Whether they're innocent, guilty, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And if I don't know, then I understand the grandparents being upset because by his own admission, he's driving through, talking to all the neighbors, driving through. You're looking at this man thinking, is he been here before? Did he kidnap my child? I mean, who is this guy? And JLR thinks because he puts media on his cap that people just believe that. You know what I mean? Like, so that guy finally wasn't even following JLR. It was obvious he wasn't following him. JLR pulled up to a stop sign, and they were coming from the other way, and that's when he started filming. They were not behind him. But that's the story that he told everybody. And I mean, that's just not, it's not right. And he didn't want the Cajun Navy for one reason. And I can't get to my chat. And that's because he can't video. There it is. He can't video. And so he started all that shit because the guy told, for one, asked for his identification. JLR and Betty, they're never going to be on a search like that because they have to give ID and they can't live stream. So that pissed JLR off because he'd been out there, I guess, a couple of days. I mean, he was lying about them talking about the Cajun Navy, lying about a body being found out there. They didn't say that. They said the guy died before. Anyway, it's just one thing after the other that nobody sees. Like JLR running through the woods, chasing a convict or children. And it's working. And it won't end well. And it just, I hate seeing someone with her stature.
Heels.
What?
I'm getting ready to send you something. Just read it to yourself.
Yeah, the whole Adam Lanza, all that, that's not even, yeah, that's bad. But he does things just like he's playing a part. And as soon as that wears off, but he's got so much power right now.
But you know what it makes me ask myself? Because listen, I've been very vocal about how I felt about his, Sandy Hook, all of that stuff. But when do we get to the point where we let him move on from that, because
Here's because he's not moving on. He's not moving on.
But what we see, not knowing anything more than what we see, when do we give him the benefit of the doubt and let him?
When he stops lying. When he stops lying. Do you think that he just was sitting in his car and some guy walks up to him and JLR doesn't start the video until the guy is at his car?
See, I didn't see any of it, so I have no
Yeah,
clue
he's
what
still
David
lying.
is.
And there's so much that he does, nobody sees. Like, no one will see it. But I can show you proof from 20 years or 30 years of him doing it.
But I believe in redemption.
Yes, I believe in redemption, but any psychiatrist will tell you that there is no cure for, what is it? It's called something else now. But for a psychopath, there's no cure. There are not even meds that really help. So when you say redeem himself, can you tell me how that happens?
Well,
it's not a matter of redemption.
For the
I
average
just don't
person,
see him like that. I know
you don't.
For the
You're not
average
supposed to.
person
That's how good he is.
that hasn't dug into
Crazy to me.
anything more than what we all know of his past, I have to tell you, in all honesty, he did a live, I think it was today. It was like 34 minutes. I listened to the first, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. And let's just say this, I get it. I understand how he's gotten a lot of the support that he currently has, because he is so much smarter than the rest of them, and he just keeps it all business,
He does.
And I was
No, he doesn't. Just telling you. What you see on the video is what JLR wants you to see. He has so many ways.
Like all of us.
Yeah, he has so many, like the whole death threats, and it's coming. Do you think Christopher Lightfoot is actually out there threatening searchers for his child or their child?
Wait, the father,
Yes.
the Proudfoot guy? Yes, I would have no problem believing
No,
that.
I would have no problem.
That would be stupid. Well, okay. Well, that would be stupid of him.
Not if
Because they can trace it back.
And I'm
to the
not
people
saying he
doing
did
it.
anything, but if he did, no, it wouldn't be at all stupid for him to threaten people looking for his child, because he wouldn't want him found. And I'm
Because
not
it's really
saying
not
he
his
did
child. It's his
That's such a
stepchild that he doesn't give a
conspiracy.
damn about.
that you know what I mean.
That's out there. I mean, that doesn't even make sense for people to think that he would be threatening searchers on, like, what is this month? This is the.
But wait,
this
why?
week?
If, and I'm not saying he did, but what I'm saying is, let's just hypothetically say he did do something.
No, I'm not saying whether he did or didn't. That has nothing to do with.
But if he did,
it's
why
week
would it
5.
be?
Why is he just now threatening searchers?
Well, because I mean, come on. It's like the frog in the proverbial boiling water. You turn it up a little bit at a time, and the heat's really, I think that water is really starting to boil. I think online.
It has nothing to do with ragtag searchers out there walking around in the woods.
Look, that family is not normal.
It has nothing to do with me taking up at all.
No. No, I'm talking about, look at Nina and the hell he has put her through just for fun.
All of it. But if you're wanting to live stream and be in the middle of the searchers, just in case something pops up, when he closes in where a dog is sniffing and he's zooming in on it, that's what he'll do when they find someone. That's
okay. I thought you were talking about the stepfather. And
yes, I am. I'm saying he wouldn't do that. He would have. It would be dumb and conspiratorial for this man to send death threats to searchers. I mean,
why? Especially if they were in
it's
the
5
area
weeks.
where he might not want them to be.
The cops are going to be there way before any of these idiots find the child. The cops will find, or they probably already have an idea, but these searches are not going to run up.
Wait,
Like,
are
5
we
weeks.
talking about this law enforcement sanctioned searchers or the YouTubers?
I heard they were threatening the Cajun Navy and the searchers. For him to send death threats would be idiotic.
Well, supposedly that was locals, but my thing is that
But they can also be
stepfather and that stepfather's family is capable of anything.
Huh?
The stepfather and his family they're capable of anything. The mother told him when he was in Nina's truck to just back over her in the truck and get it over with.
When he did, he was, it's a losing battle. He did. JLR knows exactly what happens with someone like that. And he's probably watching, and I hope you recognize it. The consequences for their actions don't even come to mind once they get focused on something they want to do. So she's saying, well, he had to, because he knows to stay back. That's what respectful people would want him to do. But it's like when he went over to where a woman had burned to death, there was a round black mark still kind of steaming or whatever.
Oh my God, that's awful.
And he kept saying he wouldn't. He just couldn't do. He walked right up to it, swatting flies away from himself, saying how bad it smelled. If they find a body, that urge, well, he won't even think. It won't even matter because now he's going to sell this. I mean, look at everything you watch on News Nation the other day. They had the dogs out there. It's JLR's pictures. His name is right on them.
I tell you what, it really is. I was thinking to myself this afternoon that the mainstream media legitimizing and using the YouTubers as some kind of like quasi subcontractor employees or sources is kind of scary. But that ship has clearly sailed. To me, the best that we can all hope for now, those of us that are not tragedy pimps, the best we can hope for and the best we can try and do is don't add insult to injury. Don't pour salt in the wound of these families, and do not enrich yourself off the back of these tragedies, whether it's
that's what you're doing. That's what he's doing.
There's a lot of people doing that.
Carrying around his camera is not searching.
And I wish we could change it, but I think the facts are we're living in this is a new.
That's changing. It's all.
We're at a new. Yeah, we're kind of like at the implosion and the joining of real media with citizen media. But I'm sorry, I still believe you need to be literate and have have at least a high school grasp on the English language, written and or spoken, to call yourself media, whoever you may be. But whether we like it or not, that's where we are at this point. But that doesn't mean that we should ever find it acceptable that people exploit these families. And unfortunately,
And now the families are
don't always
exploiting
help
their
themselves,
families.
you know?
What?
The families don't always help themselves as far as
No.
being exploited, but at least I can reason their actions because
Yeah, but
they
there
are
needs to
desperate.
be some kind of, when your child goes missing, someday they're going to hand you a booklet, and the first rule is turn off social media.
Yeah.
Or get a
Yes.
social media person, because
Yes.
they're going on Dolly's. They're going. Who was it? The stepdad.
Everybody's.
And talking about that child, and they're putting it on their, and they're putting it on in their thumbnail.
Look,
The
here's what's going to happen. Our legal system needs to catch up to the 21st century. Unfortunately, we don't have laws in effect that can change anything. So until that time
We're way
comes,
behind.
No,
it's
you can't, Grandma. I'm sorry.
Huh?
This Grandma or Gina
Oh.
says you. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I thought it said you can search. No, you can't. And you could be filming. Cops have all kinds of reasons for what they do.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
They've done it for a long time. And one of the
Absolutely.
things, you may film past, like they don't want the suspect to know they're close, because then
Exactly.
they'll go, yeah, and they'll destroy evidence, or it gives them a clue to what you know. But the biggest thing for me, and there's a reason why Betty was saying, oh, I like EquiSearch. EquiSearch won't let you take your camera either.
No, they won't.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
You don't take a camera on a search. And
For
that's
many reasons. Many reasons.
But it doesn't, you don't get content. If you have such a great art, put your fucking camera down, put on some good boots, and go search.
Exactly.
But so you're pissed. I think he was actually told to go back, but he's pissed because he can't take his camera. And then Nancy Grace goes, oh no, I want everything unedited.
Exactly. So there's that. So until the laws are passed and there's something that can be done for, the police actually have a law in their book that says you can't do this, this, and this will continue. And unfortunately,
And it's going to get worse.
Yes. And this is our new norm, whether we like it or not, until there are things that at a federal level it's going to take to change the laws, make it 100%. Nobody is allowed unless they've been through courses and they've been invited or whatever it is. But there are no laws to protect anybody in these situations. So it's a free for all.
Yeah.
Look at Kath. Can you highlight Kathy P's comment? If I'm not mistaken, Kathy P actually searched for Kaylee Anthony. She knows exactly
I've
how
searched.
this
I
works.
used to search with EquiSearch. I know what it is. I know what they do.
Okay, well then you both know. And
You can't record. And all this going around in the woods and jail art. I'm sorry.
I said some of these tragedy pimps would do well to listen.
Oh,
those
we've
who
been
actually
saying it.
know how it works.
Yeah. I told a girl on Queen's panel, they were going to go searching, and they're really searching, okay? Taking nothing from that. But when you just walk through the woods, you're walking together, you got a stick and you are searching, but you're not being effective.
Shoulder to shoulder.
And you need about 10, 20 people. And it can be done. There's always somebody at the end, and they're showing you, you're walking along with them so nobody gets lost. You have to have medical stuff if you go out like that. You have to carry flags. You have to be able to pinpoint. You don't pick up the evidence. You flag it. Sometimes you do. It depends on what it is. But you don't just.
So does that mean you don't hold a selfie stick like this?
No.
Give me a fucking break.
No, and the reason it's called grid searching so that you can clear places.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
it
can't
is.
clear anything by just walking zigzag through it.
But you know what? This whole problem is like everything else in society that just keeps going down the tubes.
Yeah.
What it's gonna take is for the normal people amongst us who do not agree with this, stop supporting it. Make it uncomfortable for the bad, for the ones who are doing damage and who are doing harm.
Who are you talking about? Is it Gennaro? Gennaru. I'm learning a lot. I might be behind. Hey, nonsense. I prayed I was wrong. I don't know what she's talking about.
As long as it's not me.
Hey, Huntress. Yeah.
I don't know whose shoes.
Yeah, I don't know it's gonna. I mean, the laws for the internet are just so far behind.
Yeah,
and I don't want it to get too strict either.
The law's always very slow catching up.
Yes. I mean, I remember when I was doing, trial law as a trial assistant, even back then, we were still behind in laws catching up with the current day. And until things are rewritten or newly written, it will continue. But there can also be certain rules set in place that
Well,
you
they
have
do
to
have rules, but they don't enforce them. It's like every place in America.
Exactly.
You can.
So if you don't enforce them, then this is what happens. I'm all about citizen volunteer helpers, but at the same time, they need direction. They need to be told things, and that's not what happens.
So Bullhorn is writing a book with Olivia. I was watching a video of Olivia's.
Is it comprised of just pictures? Because
Probably.
Bullhorn can't even fucking spell or speak proper English. So is this a children's book, I'm assuming?
And I watched Chronicles of I watched one of Chronicles of Olivia's videos the other day, and her intro is all her. Well, I think Betty's is now too, but she used to have everybody. It was the whole team all the time, and they're like leaving her in the dust.
I have no clue what any of them want. I mean, I'm sorry, but she is nothing but a net negative on anybody's resume. Why the fuck would you claim any kind of association with her? Hi, Huntress.
Hello, Huntress. Yes, and
I can tell you this. I hand to God, I thought this afternoon, because it just so happens that I'm going to be in Knoxville for what's the first summer holiday? Memorial Day. I'm going to be there over Memorial Day for like 4 days, and I thought, God forbid.
Yeah, they're not searching.
If that child is still missing, and it's close enough for me to go, I would be glad to do whatever I could to help. I'll even put on a pair of friggin' rubber boots. And I would never, it would never in a million years occur to me to film it,
because he's going for the viral video. Olivia's trying to make the sizzle reel for a documentary. Betty, I don't even fucking know what's that one.
Proper English, and she's cute. Olivia brings something to the table, whether you like what she brings.
Well, she does.
She brings something,
right?
What Betty brings?
JLR is JLR.
Hatred and vitriol. That's what Betty brings. Drama and hatred.
Well, she's planning on going there as soon as her car
But the
is
dumb
fixed.
people need a.
And
here's my
I think they're having a demonstration tomorrow.
And here's my thing about, okay.
Yes, Marcy, I will.
I want people to understand that if you go out and you search, you have to understand the repercussions if you come upon something, because having been in legal for so many years before I became a nurse, that anything you do can be something that the defense can use against the prosecution, i.e., saying you found a water bottle and you've touched it like an idiot. What that does is that causes the defense to say chain of custody problem.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming one day soon.
Yes, and
It
there
is
are people who
absolutely
will
coming.
get off for murder because some idiot went out and screwed around and was not abiding by the rules, and somebody gets off for murder because they didn't do what was expected, and the defense is going to use that against them, and chain of custody, whatever, and the jury's going to say, can't say that, by reasonable doubt.
I
Not
can see
beyond the
the
shadow of a
opposite.
doubt.
I can see the inverse as well. Look, we see it right now with each one of these cases that, catches fire for whatever reason. The behavior gets a little more insane.
Today was a new, or I guess last night when the father told that about Sebastian, I thought it's
so sad.
We've not gone there yet, but
it's so sad. It's like the usual suspects, they keep ramping up their bad behavior, but then all the rest of these new people coming along who are sitting on their couch going, oh my God, I can do this shit. Look, they're making money. They're stupid. I'll do the same thing. Well, when you're competing in a space like this where there is just a lot of people, well, who gets the eyes on them?
Oh, it's obvious.
Whoever does the most outrageous shit, that's who. So do you think that it's a stretch for me at all I could see a couple people, and I won't name any names, but there's a couple that I could see that potentially probably wouldn't have a whole lot of a problem. I don't know, maybe helping their own twisted version of justice along.
Look,
why not? Look at the shit they do now.
Remember the guy? There was a Netflix special. The guy, what was it? It was like revenge porn. It was a whole website where you could put up your ex.
Oh, yes.
He had millions of followers. I watched that, and it was like not snuff porn, but close.
What was
it seems like it, like his name. But once I saw how people love that shit, love the humiliation they were watching, and the worse it was, the more people were fighting for him. I forgot what he went on to do after that. He should have never been able to do anything.
What was that called? Yeah, didn't he get sued into oblivion?
But he didn't get much time for it.
I mean, honest to God, this place is just a 24/7 interactive Jerry Springer episode. That's what it is. And it's...
They say don't touch it.
I mean, I sit back and question myself. I'm like, well, you're participating, dumbass. To a degree, yes, I am. because I'm giving attention to these people. I've never made one nickel or gained one sub off of any missing, deceased person ever.
Well,
but
and I don't disagree with people that do.
I
but
find
not
myself
in the way
very
they're doing
mentally
it.
sound, but I contribute to this circus. We all contribute because we consume it, and then we sit back just like we're doing tonight, and we talk about them.
Right, but that talking about them, okay.
We're not
talking
talking
about
nice,
them,
but they don't
but-
care. They'll take it however they can get it.
all the exposure that and people can say, well, you were making her more. No, Molly's gone. Betty has a shit channel. You're not going to control a JLR. And Olivia was never a threat. You know what I mean? Like she could come and nobody would miss her.
I mean, she
she
did her fuckery with a smile and a
Yeah,
sweet
but
word
she
of
wasn't
youth.
doing the majority of the
But
crap. So yeah, it didn't. You're not going to stop somebody that is like I
No.
said, JLR. Dolly, you know his views go up every time this sensational crap happens. Then they learn the only way to get more subs and more money is to be more sensational.
And the
So now-
competition pool, it grows every day. Every day there's a new personality.
What was his
on the scene.
title? What was that last? There was a thumbnail that just I couldn't believe it. About Sebastian Rogers in SA or something. Then the one with the little girl.
They're all just,
You know, you just have to be more and more sensational until, I mean, I don't know. I think you should be paid to
So
do a
many
true
of
crime
these
channel, but
people
not for that. You turn off your
I don't have a problem with
monetization.
anybody getting paid for their work, but
Yeah, but when somebody's up there spilling their guts about their child, you turn off your monetization if it's possible. And really, you take them down. You shouldn't even let them continue because you know that's not good. You know, as a decent, moral person, but someone else would think, man, this is going to get me some views.
well, listen, even the ones that people tend to look upon, well, they don't tend to lump them in the tragedy pimp category. I'm offended when I hear someone who has a soundboard, and I'm not talking about Betty. When I hear somebody who has a soundboard who's talking about a missing person or a deceased person or a child,
and then
they're throwing sound effects in.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's less gross than maybe some shit Betty does, but it's still gross nonetheless.
It's all a game. It's all content. They don't give a shit.
A lot of these people have lost their fucking humanity.
Not everybody. I'm not throwing,
not
because I
everybody.
do think I'm interested in true crime stories. I'm not interested in solving them or.
I'm less than I ever have been in my life because
Well, I
I don't
still
want
listen to true
shit that
crime.
comes with it, which is all these people.
But it used to be, if it was a new case, we would kind of sleuth it or whatever. Most people are smart enough to know they're not going to solve it. You know, the police have way more resources.
Normal ones.
Yeah. So we never try. I mean, we would sleuth, but most of the time you're telling a story, you're getting it out, the awareness, which is about 1% of what everybody does. But
that's not what people want to watch, and that's not what they support for the most part.
well, some do.
Yes, some do.
But you're not going to get thousands. I mean, this thing, like even JLR going to the border. Trust and believe, before him, 500 YouTubers have gone to the border and even crossed that pass.
Crazy. You wouldn't catch.
Well, yeah,
I wanted to go to the fucking Taco Bell south of the border. No way.
But you can convince people.
It's not even safe.
Then Olivia uses JLR's footage like she's there. Like her and Betty were there.
She'd be a damn fool to go there. They'd snatch her ass up and it. Oh God. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a strange times we are living in. My husband always likes to say that the pendulum always swings back to the middle. And I'm like,
a lot of times over.
when it needs to hurry up because we're way too far out. We need to get back to the middle somewhere. But
Well, you know, the whole thing with that, I don't know if you follow Turtle Boy at all, but the whole free speech, they want to be able to protest.
I couldn't take his. It's bad enough I have Betty in my TV. I can't take him at the same time.
Well, they have this lawyer now that's going to try to save the day on the protesting during the trial. And he's a horrible person. And he's represented.
You don't.
There was something called the Daily Stormer, which was a white supremacist website for years. I thought it went down a long time ago. But anyway, and it was a while ago when he represented him. But that's all. He's got the N-word in the title of one of his.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I just think it's disgusting, but watching Blair.
What's the guy's name? Do you remember the dude that worked for Kunstler? And he was like his intern, but he was a full-on lawyer, but he was his clerk, and he wears a kilt. What is his name? And I
don't even know who the hell Kunstler is.
William Kunstler. Oh my God, he was a famous civil rights attorney. He did criminal law, like he represented Westboro Baptist, I think.
Oh geez, I've been muted this whole time, just rambling on.
Who is Kunstler's? He was his clerk, and now Ron Kuby. Ron Kuby. He would represent like what you're talking about.
Yeah. I just thought it was so funny.
Places like that. Yeah. He's got long hair. He wears a kilt a lot to courts. You know, I mean, there are men that can rock a kilt. I've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's
Angus
my heritage.
Young from AC/DC is the last one I saw.
Yeah, Andrew. I mean, that's true. They did find credit. I think it was a credit card in the missing boy in Tennessee. They didn't find him. He was found just like they're always found. Somebody just happened to be walking by or whatever. It was a guy working, and he saw, what was his name? Riley Strain.
Riley,
he found his body, but they say a YouTuber found his credit card on the ground.
Well, if it's some of the YouTubers we know, they probably took it to the nearest gas station to see if they could fill their car up before they reported it missing.
But that's one. But it didn't really. I guess it put them in the general area. But you know, and then on Kylie Rodney, had they not gone back through their videos, I mean, that was awesome that they saw that band sitting there. But
that was Gabby.
Oh, that was Gabby.
What did I say?
Yeah,
Kylie
Rodney.
Oh, I meant Gabby.
They all start running together.
And then Kylie Rodney, it was.
Oh, that was
the camp cameras, or the whatever they're called, cameras.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So that was.
Tell me if this scenario should I feel that my mother doesn't love me, or should I feel like she loves me more than life itself? Here's the scenario. Well, here's what I know. I know that if I went missing, there is absolutely no fucking scenario on the face of this earth that would have my mother entertaining the likes of Bullhorn Betty or her tragedy pimp affiliates. Now, does that mean that my mother hates me or loves me a lot?
I would think she loves you.
I think so too.
I'm going to tell you that anyway.
Well, if you were a child and the media has stopped listening to you,
I get it.
Cops aren't doing anything.
I get it.
Huh?
I understand why the parents do this because they're desperate. That's what makes it so
Right.
disgusting.
Right. They get to their Betty's not going to be the first one they go to, but I mean, like, how did Olivia get that interview with the mother and the stepfather, like, almost right away?
Oh, how many reasons do you want? I would say number one, I would say the stepfather took one look at her and was like, okay, green light that one. That would be my.
But let's minimize her
probably
talent for
most of the decisions.
Conversation.
Well, sometimes I think, especially, I mean, just based on what I've seen, the stepfather, and I've seen several interviews, even cutting him a whole lot of slack and giving him the benefit of a whole lot of doubt. I think I have a decent handle on what his personality type might be. And yeah, I think that he would look at Olivia as someone that he could manipulate and
she opens a lot of doors. She really does. And when they did the documentary or the docuseries or whatever, it focused on Olivia.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, even if she was kind of like Betty and her IQ was the score of this duck.
Can you
imagine
Olivia with Betty's personality?
And she can speak.
Good
and she has a
Lord.
nice, and I know she's done some grimy looking shit, but she knows how to zhuzh it up.
Who, Betty or
Betty? No.
Well, you're not talking about Olivia.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh,
I
good
can.
Lord.
Of course, Olivia with anything with those other. Oh God.
I'm just saying she does not have the gift of gab.
Oh no, maybe not, but
if she had Betty's personality
and be cordial.
Well, Betty can go for hours without running out of words.
Yeah.
Ranting
the whole
Of course,
time.
they'll be spelled wrong and they'll be the wrong words, but
no, she's just talking into a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
I could see you could do that.
Oh yeah.
It just
forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it amazes me that people can do that. I'm like,
I think it stems from
sentence.
second grade, and Miss Weber tried to make me, she tried to isolate me from the rest of the class, and she thought turning my desk to the wall.
And you were still talking?
She thought she was going to stop me, bitch. I don't think so.
Lisa's over in the corner.
Exactly.
It was on my second grade report card. My mother found all this shit somewhere, and she's like, "Oh, look." Back when they would handwrite the comments, and the teacher, like, they didn't give a shit about any of us, but those 4 lines were there and they had to write something. And mine said,
Chatty
what
cat.
every kid said, "Oh, it's a pleasure having Lisa in class, but I can put her desk facing the wall and she will still talk." Fuck you, Miss Weber.
Oh my God. You should have that framed.
Yeah. No.
I can see it.
Yes. You know what? We'll put it right next to my brother's. His shit gets framed. He scribbles down notes like formulas because he's a fucking weirdo math, like quant person.
Hey, Lauren.
That shit gets framed, and that's not a joke. I'm like, wow, are you trying to make me feel inadequate when I come over here? I see this fucking Einstein, like, XY square root of cubed to the 897th power squared.
Okay, my brain hurts. I can't handle it.
I know, and I'm like, well, damn, get my second grade report card out.
Mine always said every semester, she talks too much. She talks in class too much.
Oh, Tell him, suck it. You were a visionary. You were a visionary in YouTube journalism. You were ahead of the curve.
Absolutely.
Are y'all listening to me? Because they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So take Molly, for instance. Without.
Do we have to?
If she had Olivia's personality, we would think she's a very pretty older woman, and that's probably it. You know what I mean? Like, that would be summing up Molly. And if you put Molly's personality into Olivia, she wouldn't be as pretty as she is.
No, but she
pretty as pretty does.
Right. That's my point. Is
yes, but you know,
Olivia's fortunate not to have the same personality as.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just.
But then that could be part of, like, I don't think Betty has a lot of self-esteem.
No, you don't?
No. I know she sounds like it, but I don't think she does.
All you have to do is look at her, and it's obvious she doesn't. Okay? She's a fucking hot mess. And I'm not just talking about her hair. She's a mess.
True. But she I think she believes what she said, like the hard work, and I'm a hard worker. But she's taking her camera while she's doing all that searching in the woods.
Searching. What is she searching for? Mr. Goodbar?
Sasquatch. She's searching for Sasquatch. My husband.
No, that's Olivia.
She's searching for McDonald's Wi-Fi, Anytime Fitness showers, and a
Sasquatch. She's trying to find Bigfoot
to make copies. Making copies.
Look, I already know where Sasquatch is. I'm married to him.
Okay, guys. I think you need to sit down. Do what?
I haven't even eaten dinner. I'm a damn strawberry banana lollipop.
Yeah. Well, I ate dinner really fast because I thought I had scheduled the right time. Of course, I didn't.
I know. I'm telling Crazy Nurse, I'm like, she thinks she's late, but she's on time. But you're late. And I said I'd be early, but I'm really on time, and none of us have any fucking idea.
Well, I hit a 4 instead of a 0 for 7. I meant 700. I hit 740. How? I don't know, because you actually have to scroll to do.
It's a chocolate. That still get you every time.
Yeah, no, because I did that earlier today. So anyway, we got here. We got it done. And I'm going to try to put, you go eat. I'm going to try to put out a video tonight. But
I'm glad you finished that, because you just said, I'm going to try and put out.
Well,
I don't want to hear your personal.
That's every night.
Yeah, no.
All right. I love everybody. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much for having us over.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay, well, that was a short goodbye. Yeah, thanks.
No.
Yeah, thanks back at you.
I was hoping JP would stay up longer, but okay.
I think, she
was. It was fun.
She was at a sporting event, and the service was not, I saw her say in the chat that the service was not good.
Okay. Well, I loved it as usual.
All right. Yes.
We'll see you on next Friday.
Good times were had by all.
Y'all have a good night.
Well, that's your problem. But they weren't.
Bye. Right, sorry about not being able to read the chat as much.
Be safe. No, that's a good thing. Trust me.
It was
plausible deniability.
I wanted to say hi to everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye, everybody.
Love everyone.
Bye, and thank you.
Okay.
Peace.
Y'all go away.
What if I don't want to go away? What if I want to hang right here?
Just like the sunrise needs the sky, just like the blackbird needs to fly, I gotta have you by my side, 'cause you make me feel alright. I know some people play it cool, but baby, I ain't that kind of fool. When I'm with you, girl, there ain't no rules, 'cause you make me feel alright. I thank my lucky stars